Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Our mission is to explore the continuum, seek out strange new people, but not as strange as us, of course, to answer age-old questions, and to boldly ask new ones.
Commander's log, stardate 4821.5. We are en route to a new star system just discovered by our long-range telemetry sensors.
Life forms, you precious little life forms, where are you?
Captain, are you using our new long-range sensors to search for signs of civilization?
No, he downloaded Tinder onto his new pad, which, by the way, has great coverage.
So your first official act, should we make first contact, is to screw the first female you come across.
Why not? That's how Kirk and Riker did it.
Exactly, and it's worked out pretty well for them.
How's it working out for you?
So far, nothing. Ah!
What is it?
Someone just sent me a dick pic. At least, that's what I think it is.
Captain, we are now entering the star system Alpha Reticuli.
My, I'm becoming popular. Ah!
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Evening all.
Hope you enjoyed the cartoon.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Well, once again, we are here for another game of A Question of Trek, and I do apologise for us being late. This was my fault, as I told down there, the Great Merman, it was going to be 7:30 Central Time, thinking that 7:30 Central Time was 12:30 my time, or 11:30 UK time. I need to brush up on my time zones, and for that, of course, I will maybe, possibly at the end of the game, award Paul an extra point for my mistakes.
Are you going to give Paul an extra point because you kept
Free
all of us waiting?
points! Free points!
Without him, you would have had a teammate to help you, wouldn't you? So you would have been fine. But hey, you know. Yeah.
Or the next time you're actually in the captain's seat, we could dock you 5 points and give Jeff 2 extra.
Whoa.
Well, we might
Oh,
do
I
that
like
anyway.
that.
Whoa,
I like that.
Stop.
We might do that anyway.
I was making 1 point, and you're about to dock me 5?
Sounds good to me, Paul. Let's do it.
It happened to poor old Ian one time.
Well, I tell you what, but Ian was actually exceptionally well, not that you. Oh, fuck it! I'm about to say the wrong thing again. Ian got to the point though. He was really good at the show. He was killing so high, left, right, and centre. So you know, I had to dock him some, and he still won anyway. I don't know why.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Gee, I wonder.
What?
Maybe he had inside information.
You were giving him the answers.
I was not.
Wow. It's all coming out now.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
I think it was you, Conti.
Why would I give him the answers?
I don't know.
If anything, I would have given Sophia the answers.
Probably had something over your head, you know.
Yeah, that's right, you did, yeah. No, anyway, well, was I? Yes, welcome to the show, and we're about to start round one. An introduction. What am I doing? So,
So we're
Mark.
5 minutes in, and already the show is derailed.
So,
I think it was derailed before we started.
Yeah.
From your point of view, my right is, of course, so we Kurt Robertson, who is joined by Sai from the another awesome YouTube Trek channel called Quiz Trek. Or was it Trek Quiz?
Trek quiz.
It's literally written next to his name.
Anyway, we've got an awesome YouTube channel. If you've got time, go over there, hit the like and subscribe. He's just started, so I think there's 1 or 2 videos up. Good content. And of course, to my right is our other team captain, Paul, or Scarlet Trek, who's joined by the Great Merman, who, again, due to my mistake, I've had to rush him from work or where he was going to drive.
No, it's fun. I thought you're fine.
And get home to join the show. Yes, bad Conti. Anyway, so with the introduction,
Very bad.
not forgetting, of course, our amazing, but yet sometimes the bane in my sides, like an unhappy wife, is of course Admiral Brainy Spec.
Hello, everyone.
Of course, what makes him amazing is, of course, his amazing scoreboard. Let's bring that up.
Impressive.
So, to my left, we have Panic at the Cisco, and to my right is, of course, the Great Merman. There we are. So, with that out of the way, let's begin round one. Now, everyone knows round one consists of 10 questions, each question requiring one answer. If you get the answer correct, you are awarded 1 point. If you cannot answer the question, the opposing team will receive a fresh question. However, each team has the lifeline of raising shields. So if they can't answer the question, they can raise shields, and the opposing team has the opportunity to answer that question. But of course, they will also receive the points if they answer it correctly. Okay, are we all ready?
I'm
As ready as we're going to be.
Hit it.
Panic at the Cisco is going first.
Yay.
Which omnipotent entity is set to return in Star Trek Picard?
Q.
Yeah.
Q. You sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
The questions are hard this week.
It's not.
That's so difficult.
Anyone else, maybe.
Just wait.
It's cute. We all saw the trailer.
But you know, Alex Kurtzman, he likes to mislead people, doesn't he? Yeah.
It's cute.
Okay, you are correct. It is Q. Well done. 1 point. Okay, this one's for the Great Merman. Which of the upcoming Star Trek series has confirmed, Jeffrey, that they will be telling self-contained stories in most episodes?
I believe, Christopher, that's Strange New Worlds, is it not?
It is.
Yeah, we'll go with Strange New Worlds.
I concur with that assessment.
Could be Lower Decks.
It could be, and they might do it as well, but we'll still go with Strange New Worlds.
You are
Yeah.
correct.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
Right, Kiva Goldsman. Well done. Okay.
Now, in my defense, Conti, you did not put the word confirmed in the question.
I think anyone any Trek who's worth their salt already understood the question. You know, but of course, that's all right.
We like a bit of ambiguity.
Yeah. Instead of getting into a long, drawn-out argument with you, I just let you have the final word and we move on, don't we? You know? Yeah. So,
I got to be specific, Conti. You know, I got to go ahead.
Since the beginning, how many Star Trek series have aired so far, not including short treks?
Since the beginning of what? Time?
Well, since the beginning of Star Trek, obviously.
Okay.
You rephrased the question on me.
Could you repeat the
You
question?
complained about the question itself, Jeffrey.
Could you repeat the question, please?
How many Star Trek series have aired so far since the beginning?
So you're talking series as in like
Series, like what you get in television, you know. Like
Yeah, this is like what we were talking about earlier on, the difference between US English and British English. A series in Britain is like one run of episodes, and then the next year you have another series. In America, that would be a
US
season. So are we talking about
You're afraid to start? Okay.
U.S. series?
How many Star Trek shows? Okay, have aired so far since the beginning?
Thank you. So original series, animated series.
Animated.
Next Generation.
Yep.
Deep Space Nine.
Yep.
Voyager.
Yep.
Lower Decks.
Lower Decks.
Discovery.
Picard.
Picard. He said not including short tracks.
Hmm. And the others haven't come out yet, have they? They've not debuted.
Yeah, what are we missing? Because I've got 8.
Yeah.
What are we missing?
I don't think we're
I
missing
have-
anything.
I have a horrible feeling we're going to be missing something. But yeah, I think it is 8.
Yeah.
Shall
Yeah, I'm gonna. I think 8 is probably a good shout.
let's go for 8. We are missing one, aren't we?
You are, yes.
Which one is it?
Well, like that's not a giveaway.
Well, I think they already gave their answer.
Yeah.
We have given our answer. Which one have we missed?
You're going to kick yourself, Zoe.
You are going to kick yourself, Zoe.
Enterprise.
Enterprise.
Nine. Oh,
You're gonna make me sing. I almost started singing.
oh.
When you went from Voyager to Lower Decks, I thought, oh my God, they're forgetting Enterprise.
It's
Well, when I
that
went to Discovery, I was like, no. Well,
I was watching it this morning.
It's that mental block when it comes to this show, Zoe. It's that mental block called Enterprise.
I was
Well,
watching it today.
So, how many shows?
They're at 9, but we said 8.
Well, I hadn't accepted the answer at that point, but you are correct. It's 9. Well done. So let's give him the point.
Oh,
Wow.
oh,
Well,
that's nice.
I
Thank you.
don't, wow.
I feel like
That's
that's
a-
a bit of a
You never said that was the
dirty
final
point, that.
answer.
Fascinating.
I like you today, Conti.
You never said it was the final answer. So,
Well, I thought Zoe said something along the lines of.
Pretty sure we kind of indicated we'd said our final answer.
well, it's too late now.
We're going with 8 or something to that effect, is what.
We did say that. To be fair, we did, but I'll take the unearned point.
Okay, good. Moving on.
Have you got a picture, Admiral, of Spock raising his eyebrow going, fascinating? Oh.
Let me see what I can do.
This one is a great moment. How many Federation starships have had the name Enterprise, which have been mentioned or seen on official TV and movie productions?
Hell's teeth.
Okay, one more time.
How many Federation starships have had the name Enterprise, which have been mentioned and or seen in official TV and movie productions?
TV. Okay. So
These
we've,
are movies,
Star
so,
Trek Online does not count.
okay.
so we've got the original 1701,
Yep.
and then we've got the A.
Yep.
Did we get the B?
Yes, we did in Generations.
B.
We got the B. That was the
Um,
launch of it.
Yeah, and C. Rachel Garrett's
C.
Enterprise C.
Yep.
The Enterprise D and the
Yep.
Enterprise E.
Yep. Then we had the NX-01.
NX-01. Yeah.
Yep. And then, yeah. So I think that. Oh no, Enterprise J.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
In the One Expanse episode. I feel like that was a trick one. So
Yeah.
Enterprise J. So that was it. My count is 8 right now.
That's what I would make it, the 8. And I don't think there's-
because there wasn't a ship prior to the NX-01 that was called Enterprise that we saw in any. Now, okay, do drawings
Yeah.
count? Let me ask this: do drawings count?
Did what count? Drones?
Drawings.
No.
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 Just
Okay,
what was
just
on the movies and TV.
Well, I think you're right, Chris. I think that's 8.
yeah. I'm going to go with 8. Final answer, if you concur.
Yeah, I concur. 8.
You are, unfortunately, that is incorrect. It is in fact 9. And one of the ones you mentioned, the NX-01 Enterprise, was not a Federation starship. It was, of course, a United Earth starship.
Not is that true? Because right at the last episode.
They're decommissioning the NX-01.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, the decommissioning.
The answers were the NCC 1701, as well as the refit, as we saw in the movie. The
Okay, does the refit count?
Refit.
B.
The refit's a
It's
different
one
ship.
ship. It's one ship.
What ship's what I said?
Exactly.
Oh, we could have an argument all night on whether it's one ship or not.
Well,
This
yeah,
is a ship
I
that
raised that. I
DPS
raised that one too to Conti.
Give me the answer, please. Thank you very much.
Okay,
I'm the
okay.
quite being charged for
You're
it.
welcome.
So the A, B, C, D, the E, the J, of course, the 1701 Kelvin and the 1701A Kelvin.
Okay, so still the 1701. Okay, fair enough.
But there were two
If you then go down that route, surely you've also got to count the DX, the Dreadnought from All Good Things.
Yeah.
that was still the Enterprise D, though. It was still the same ship. It just been refitted.
It's
So-
not the same ship.
It is
It's
the
the
same
same
It's an
ship.
alternate timeline ship
that he pulled it out of mothballs because he wanted to be the Enterprise or the Star
in an
Trek.
alternate future. It's a. If you're counting the Kelvin, you've got to count the Q future.
That's an alternate
I should have brought
timeline.
popcorn, man. I should have brought
Yeah,
popcorn.
at that point, it's still the so it was still the same ship. But it doesn't
In
matter.
an alternate time. If you're counting Kelvin universe as an alternate thing, then you've got to count the Q future as an alternate thing.
No, that was original. That was actually the original timeline. Picard altered the timeline, so the ending that we saw in Generations was in fact the alternate reality.
Okay. Let me ask a question that's going to blow everybody's mind. Do all the ships that we saw in Parallels count too?
Yes.
So millions.
Right, let's not throw this out proportions, okay?
Different universes can't even count.
So,
It was
so
nice.
Paul, what do you say? We just take the Ellen log. Let's just take the Ellen log on that one.
Yeah,
Even Bird
Staff-
of Prey 5. Even Bird of Prey 5 says it's the same D. And
No,
everyone
it's got 3 nacelles.
and everyone loves Picard's big D. So anyway,
Let's just
It's
take
got
the
3
Ellen log.
nacelles and it
We're
didn't
good.
land on a planet.
and Starfleet Boy is also here with us. He was a former team captain. For those who didn't catch the show from its beginning, hello,
Starfleet Boy. That's what I was
Nice to
thinking.
have.
That's
Hey, hello.
That's the name I was trying to. That's the name I was trying to think of. Skip a thesis.
yes.
Anyway,
Anyway,
sorry. So we're moving on. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, that was no further points. So the Panic at the Cisco is still 1 point ahead. This is now their question.
Yay.
Which actor did Avery Brooks accidentally punch during a fight scene?
It's not John Delancey, is it? In the famous Picard never punched me moment, is it?
Unfortunately, it's not. No.
Oh,
I was
my
asking the
goodness.
question to my team captain.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was.
That wasn't a final answer.
And since you answered, I don't have to answer. But Cisco punched a lot of people.
He did.
Let's think. He punched Worf. He punched Ducat.
Everybody needed to punch the cat. And Kai win.
He's got such a punchable face, hasn't he?
sure, Mark would love that.
A face even a mother would slap.
Well, from the sources I looked at, they said it was accidental. So I'm going to go with accidental.
I don't know. Shall we have a guess?
Worf was my sort of second thought.
And don't forget about the shields, if you want to use the shields or the shields,
Don't forget that.
however you want to pronounce it.
That's the thing. If we we've been getting some good questions. If we raise shields, they get the good questions.
Starfleet Boy says, "Hi, cake is eternal." Yes,
It
and
is.
the rule of acquisition, greed is eternal.
So greed is
Cake
good.
is eternal until you eat it, and then it is just good.
Oh, it didn't quite work. It got cut off.
It's close enough.
It's pretty good.
Oh, so shall we guess or shall we raise shields? Oh, the eternal question.
No, the eternal question is cake.
No, that's cake is eternal, but is it the eternal question? That is the question.
Yes. What kind of cake shall I have right now?
I think it is Worf, you know. I think it's worth a risk. Yeah, we're going to go for Worf. Michael Dorn, even.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's not right. It was, in fact, Mark Lamo in the final episode. What we leave behind.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was him.
I'm glad you
Directed down
didn't
on the
raise
final
shields.
episode.
When he was with when he was with Mark Lamo and obviously Kai Wynn was there, he moved in to punch him, and obviously, he clocked him on the chin. He wants to, he basically stretched the punch up too far, and he clocked Mark Lamo. So yeah, that was, but yeah, that's just that's show business.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're still ahead. Moving on to the next question, to the Great Merman. In yesterday's Enterprise, we saw the Enterprise C, which was actually the second design of the Ambassador class, designed by Rick Steinbach. Who designed the original Enterprise C?
So Paul, I'm going to go with Jeffries.
Okay, if you, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I believe it was Mark Jeffries. If I'm getting his first name right, but Jeffries. Because he did all the interior design. He also designed the Enterprise. So let's just go with Jeffries. Do you want to use a shield for this one, or?
No, I'm happy with that. No, we'll go with Jeffries.
All right.
Guys, I'm afraid that's incorrect. It was, in fact, Andrew Probert.
Wow.
Oh,
Of course it was, yeah.
I've
Never
read
mind.
all the.
I'm
I'm gonna have to turn in my geek card after this one. I can't believe I got that one wrong.
It was too expensive to build. All that was already designed at the show's beginning, because we saw a little gold model of it against the wall, and people always then wondered why was the one we saw. Someone's echoing.
Not sure who.
Test.
Nope. I think he froze.
No, I was just holding my hand up.
Oh,
Okay, go now. No, someone's definitely echoed. There's definitely feedback coming through. But okay, unfortunately, it was Andrew Probert. That's what you say.
all right.
But the reason they didn't go with that design was they didn't have enough of a budget to make it in the time for the show, so they went with this slightly less organic design. So okay. So it's still 2-1 in favor of Panic at the Cisco. We're going to move on to the next question. Who created the Vulcan salute?
Well, if you're talking about this one, it's Leonard Nimoy.
Wait.
But
Whose question is this?
Obviously, Panic at the Cisco.
Yeah.
Okay.
if you're talking about this one, then it's Leonard Nimoy who did it. Although, did he? Because he saw it in a Jewish ritual.
Yeah, that's a question of.
I think we should go with Leonard Nimoy. What do you think, Si?
I think rather than plumping for some obscure first century Jewish person who might have created that, I think we stand much more of a chance with the great Leonard. So I'm happy to go with you on that one, Zoe.
Yeah, we'll go with Leonard Nimoy. You're going to say there's a different solution.
Nimoy.
He based it on Winston Churchill's salute, didn't he?
No, he opened his eyes during the ritual. He's supposed to keep his eyes closed in and saw that hand symbol.
Okay, well, that's 3-1 so far in favour of Panic at the Cisco. Next question then for the great Roman. What was the name of Captain Kirk's brother?
Samuel.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, I'll give you that point. It was in fact George Samuel Kirk, but Samuel was his middle name. He was referred to as Sam, so we'll give you that point. Well done. Okay. Now there's a bit of skepticism on this one, but I'm going to stick with it anyway.
A controversial question.
Ooh, I like
Conti.
I'm going to stick with it anyway.
A controversial question on Question of Trek, but that never happens.
What
I
is the-
tried.
Yes. And you need to try harder. So, what is the rule of acquisition 110?
Oh, Lord.
He's been at really hard Star Trek questions.com this week, isn't he?
Look at Simon's.
Talk to me about this raising of shields.
The question gets bounced up to the other team, but
They get the question, then we get another one afterward.
but if
I
they
wouldn't make
get-
a very good security officer, would I?
No.
What does this do?
Oh, he's really tempted fate this time, not Ryan Johnson.
Yes, I have.
Believe me.
Oh, yeah.
110 through.
Everyone needs a little danger in their lives, don't they? John DeMarc said, "When Morn leaves, it's all over."
Yeah.
I thought that was 223.
Oh my goodness, you've really got me now.
Well, it's not
Would you
your
like a
question.
clue? Would you like
It
a
is
clue?
our question.
Okay, it was mentioned in the Star Trek Voyager episode Alt Profits, where they find two Florentines on a planet.
It is our question, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, thought so.
My apologies.
And that's their only clue.
Oh my goodness. The greater the risk, the greater the reward.
Is that your final answer?
Do you think that's what it is?
I have less than no idea.
The greater the risk, the greater the reward.
That's your final answer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect. It is exploitation begins at home.
I'm surprised you didn't raise shields there. I wouldn't
Oh
have had
my
a clue.
Yes. And that's not the only time it's mentioned, is it? Because that's mentioned in Deep Space Nine as well.
I thought that was treat your family like your clients, exploit them, like people in your debt, exploit them.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Now, can I explain why this is so controversial?
Yeah.
Please do.
According to Memory Alpha, this is not an official rule of acquisition. It's not. It's not approved by the Ferengi Commerce Authority. It does not have a number
All right.
in the script for false prophets. The number is not mentioned.
but what does confirm it is a following rule of acquisition that says treat people in your debt like family, meaning exploit them as you would your family because exploitation begins at home.
So I think what it actually means is that we get a point then, really, doesn't it?
No, because it is mentioned as a rule of acquisition.
Yes, but was it number one?
But there's no official canon saying this is number 110.
You mean there's
Not a
nothing-
canon question.
You mean? Well, it is a canon question. You mean there's nothing on Memory Alpha to confirm it? Because not on Memory Alpha.
Well,
doesn't
there's
it?
nothing in the script either. I looked at the script.
Admiral, I think that's a fascinating moment again.
Well, it doesn't matter because they didn't get it right anyway, so there's no point to be had. Is there? It doesn't matter, does it, Jeff?
Oh, poor Conti's beard's getting greyer by the moment.
Yes, I'm losing more and more hair each week. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Official.
Now-
Yeah,
now
not an
I
official
asked
rule,
him-
not an official question.
I asked him to change the question. Pick a different rule that's officially known as the number.
Bird says officially there's no 110th rule. He's with you, Admiral.
Well,
Thank you, Bird.
yeah, well,
I'll just look them up.
If they can make the animated series canon, they can make this one canon. Okay? And canon.
What?
Yes. Okay. Final question now, going to the Great Merman. How many actors have played Captain Braxton in Star Trek Voyager?
I mean, actors have played Captain Braxton.
Yeah. I don't need to know the names, just how many of actors have played that character. Just to remind you, he's the time-traveling captain that always tries to kill Janeway.
Yeah.
How many actors have played him? Just how many actors themselves?
That's a good question. Very good.
I want to say. Well, there was only one actor, if I remember that episode correctly.
It's one double episode, isn't it? If I recall.
That's not the only time he appeared.
Oh, sweet puppy.
Because it sounds like a trick question. Because there's only one actor. He just showed up multiple times. He just had multiple attempts.
Same character.
Because he was part of the he was part of the time ship, right?
That's who I think it is. Yeah, I don't remember it being a different actor.
Yeah, because he was the one who kept recruiting 7 of 9.
It's Memory Beta. He got that bloody rule.
Yes, I know, and I mentioned that to him.
Memory Beta doesn't count.
Exactly.
It was mentioned in an episode as a rule of acquisition. I don't care what anyone says.
It didn't have a number.
It didn't have a number. It didn't have a number. Give him the point. Give him the point.
They got it wrong anyway.
Or give him a chance at another
Because there's no 110.
We couldn't have got it right because there wasn't one.
Christopher, I don't know, but let's go for 2 because he did appear in another episode. So just a guess, because he
asked how many actors, and I want to say he was always played by the same actor because I'm just going to go with 1. I don't know. My memory's a bit.
Yeah,
I'm shaking my head at him.
I think he's trying to get us going here. I'd like to go for 2.
Okay. I'm going to concur with that one because I didn't trust my gut on the first one. So
it's either Ray Shields or take a punt. Let's take a punt at 2.
Okay.
We'll go for 2.
Go for 2.
Yeah.
You are correct. It is 2. It was Alan G. Royal and Bruce McGill.
What's that? Yeah, I knew Bruce McGill was the one.
Alan G. Royal. He was the first. He was the first actor to play Captain Braxton in the 2-part episode Future's End, where Voyager ends up back in the mid-90s.
Now that's the one I remember. Wow.
I don't remember Future's End. I remember the one with Bruce McGill with 7 because she kept dying all the time, and so they'd keep going back to the different parts of the timeline.
Future's End was when Captain Braxton came back in the time ship Aeon.
Yep. I just remember that was Braxton. I remember them going to Venice Beach.
Yeah,
because I've been there before, and I went and concurred with it. Was like, yeah, Tuvok was right. They could have worn the Starfleet uniforms.
Yeah.
And he was also then the old man living on the street. Which one thing I have to say, I felt sorry for Captain Braxton from that moment on. I mean, the very least they could have done was beam him up to Voyager so he could get the help he needed.
Yeah,
but they just left him there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so that was a total guess. I just thought that you were gaming us a little there.
No.
Good guess, Paul.
I don't do trick questions.
Well, now I know that.
Well, anyway, this is the end of round 1. Both teams, both scores are Panic at the Cisco with 3 points and the Great Merman with 3 points.
Wow.
I know. So let's move on to round 2. So round 2 consists of 5 questions, each question requiring 2 answers. If a team can only provide 1 answer or can't give any answers, the question will automatically go to the opposing team. Okay. So, the Great Merman went last. So, Panic at the Cisco, this is your question. In which Star Trek show did the Neelix actor Ethan Phillips play a Ferengi, and what was his name?
I think he's one of the Ferengi
I'm
from
not
the first couple of them.
I'm not talking about him, Neelix, pretending to be a Ferengi in the episode False Prophets. The actor himself played a Ferengi in another show, in another Star Trek show.
I think he's one of the Ferengi that turns up on the Enterprise NX-01 in Enterprise, isn't he?
Yeah, I think you're right, but I can't remember the name.
Neither can I, and I only watched this episode a couple of days ago.
Well, he did appear in Star Trek Enterprise, but I need his name.
Well, we've got 1 point then.
Damn it. I even know the episode.
Yeah.
I don't think damn it's the right answer.
Jay Gorty says, stand your ground, Mr. Conti, you're worth it. Well, thank you.
His name was Damon Dummett.
Wow.
Gordon Blake says, Steve.
Oh, this is going to infuriate me.
I prefer Damn It the Ferengi. I mean, I'd watch a program just for him. Damn It the Ferengi. But no, I'm not going to get the name. So I don't think.
And it's just apostrophe, D''AMIT.
I'm terrible with names. I don't know.
You don't know? Okay,
I like
well,
that.
You got 1
Christopher.
point right. It was in Star Trek Enterprise, so it's given 1 point for that. Okay, the Great Merman. Can you give the name?
It was in Acquisition, wasn't it? He was the captain, the Ferengi pirate captain.
Hmm?
I just can't remember his name.
Yeah, because the entire ship was frozen, and
Didn't what's it? Jeffrey Combs played Krem or something like that, wasn't it?
yeah, and then Jeffrey played one of them, and then Ron Howard's brother played the other one.
God, what was his name?
I'm gonna go with. Can we just guess and go with Beck or something like that? I'm just like, it's
Oh,
some
hold on.
Frankie sounding name.
There were 3 of them, weren't there? The
Yeah.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
I can't remember his name. What was your
Beck,
guess?
Biff, and Boff. You know, Beck, Biff, and Boff. I don't know. Because they were having a power struggle in the middle of it, and they encountered.
That's right. That's right. Oh, I can't remember it.
And Beck is the name of a different Ferengi. I know that. Madrin is not that one. Damon Bach is
Damon
Beto
Bach.
Maxia.
No.
Huey, Louie, and Dewey.
Wait. Ulyss.
So
Is it Ulyss? Or Ulyss? Ulyss.
Well done, you are correct. It is Ulyss or Ulyss. Well done.
That was a tough one, man.
that was I'm so glad we went with your answer on that one.
Well, I'm lucky. I'm going through the whole, taking my wife through Enterprise for her first journey through it. So I'm watching a lot of it at the moment.
Okay. Next
I haven't
question.
watched Enterprise since the summer with my brother during quarantine, so it's been a few minutes.
Well, this one's your question now, the Great Merman. Which 2 Voyager actors appeared in Star Trek First Contact?
Do you want the actor names or the characters?
The actors' names.
Okay, Ethan Phillips and Robert Picardo.
Yeah. I would concur.
That
final
an easy
answer.
one.
I forgot about Ethan
Yeah.
Phillips. I'm joking.
Yeah, he played the Maitre D.
Decent tip. And Robert Ricardo.
Well done, sir.
Well done. Well done. But Brace right, isn't that 2 points? Well, no, because they only answered one part of that question, where, of course, the Panic at the Disco answered the first part.
Yep.
So, yeah. So this one is
Each
now.
1 point.
Yeah. So speaking of Panic at the Disco, this one's for you. Twice, Star Trek Voyager showed us the Q continuum, each time depicted differently. Describe them.
One time it was like a southern plantation house during the American Civil War.
Correct.
And wasn't the other time they were just on a dirt road? Do you remember that one, Si, or am I thinking of something else?
I can see your mouth moving, Zoe, but I can't actually hear you at the moment. I do apologise.
Can you hear me now?
You might have to answer without me for this one.
Okay.
Can you hear
Right.
any of us?
I can hear you, Admiral.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
StreamYard will
you've
do
all
that.
started to come back again. There we go.
StreamYard will do that sometimes.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Well, I still can't hear my team captain, unfortunately. But so I'm going to have to leave you to it, Zoe, because I'm not sure what you've said first.
Okay.
What did you
First-
say, Zoe?
The first one is it's like a southern plantation house during the American Civil War. It looks a little bit like Gone with the Wind. And I'm pretty sure the second time we see it as a dirt road.
She's saying it looks like a dirt road.
Yeah.
Close enough. Yeah. It was, in fact, the American Civil War and a desert road with a gas station. But
Yeah.
Yes.
we'll give that one to you. So that's 2 points. Well done. Wow, it's neck on neck today, isn't it? Joe says maybe dropping out and coming back in. That might solve the problem.
See you in a minute.
See you in a minute. While we're waiting for Stan to come back in, the next question goes to the Great Merman. Which 2 Star Trek series did William... Oh, wait. Wrong. Rephrase that. Which 4 Star Trek shows did William T. Riker appear outside The Next Generation?
Which 4 shows did he appear outside of Next
Um,
Generation? Well, he was in Voyager,
Yep.
DS9,
Voyager, DS9,
Enterprise with Lower Decks
And
and
Enterprise.
Enterprise, the famous episode at the end.
I'm afraid that is, of course, incorrect.
He wasn't in Deep Space Nine.
William T. William T.
well,
Riker.
okay.
Hold on.
No,
Voyager?
that's right. That's right. He was playing Thomas.
That's
Riker.
Thomas.
Well, no, he
He's
showed
playing
up in the
Thomas.
guise of his brother.
Yes.
Thomas showed up
So-
in the guise of William.
So we've got TNG. So we've got Voyager,
So
Lower
what-
Decks, and it's Picard.
But you already gave your answer.
We're debating.
I think
Yes.
since you gave us a point in in round
Yeah.
one, you should let them have that one.
Yeah, I agree.
He's in definitely in Picard.
It looks like I'm outvoted. You know, I'm gonna have to change this. I'm gonna have to follow the Kurdistan rules here and stop making this a democracy. Okay. Neil Karuga. Anyway. Well. Final question.
El Quiroga.
And this one goes to the great.
My phone tells me it's time for bed. See you later, guys.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night, Zoe.
Well, you're guessing.
Sleep
at the
well.
camera, aren't you? Welcome to Question Trek After Hours. Sleeping with Zoe Cook Robinson.
We have some ASMR of the Enterprise and the sound of the warp core.
Yeah. Anyway, this one is for.
Anyway.
Which actor played the EMH Mark II, and in which episode did he appear?
Is this us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's you.
So that's Message in a Bottle is the
Correct.
episode.
Yep.
The actor. He's
Oh,
wonderful.
I can picture him. Stop breathing down my neck. I'm a hologram. My breath is hologrammatic. So is my neck. Oh, Is it Ian something? Why do you give me questions about names? You know I don't know them.
Everyone knows this one. The guy is infamous in real life.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Obviously, he's not, because I don't know him.
Also, technically, grammatically, infamous means not famous, really.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Well, in
He's
this,
using it in the
Well,
Three
Well, he's not
Amigos.
famous. He's not famous.
I think there's more than one
Let's put it that
definition.
way.
I agree.
I
He got
mean,
canceled before canceled happened.
He's definitely using it in the Three Amigos terminology. So this guy, he's not just famous; he's infamous.
I'm not going to get this, Zoe. I've let you down here with this one, I'm afraid.
I don't know.
Gordon Blake says we've had this one before. Well, we haven't had this question before. It was similar, but it was a slightly different question.
It was
Yeah,
different.
we got message in a bottle. I don't know the name of the actor.
Okay, well, that's 1 point to them at least. Not giving the point. Okay.
Come on, steam ahead.
Do you know it? Do you know it, Christopher?
Yeah, it's Andy Dick.
Yeah,
It was
Andy Dick.
Correct. Jeff, would you like to explain why he was popular for why he was famous for all the wrong reasons?
Well, okay. For a while, he was on news radio. He was kind of, but unfortunately, he had a few encounters with some underage women that didn't go well. So he became infamous, as in not well liked. So
Understandable.
yep.
Really? My goodness.
That's ruined the episode.
But no, for a while,
Yeah.
he was a hit. You know, he was on news radio. He was funny. He was that sort of kind of crazy idiot that you liked, and then he started crossing the line.
Oh dear.
So,
well, he gained a lot of fame quite quickly. He was also, I remember him being in a lot of movies.
he was in Inspector Gadget with Matthew Broderick and Michelle Trachtenberg.
Well, the Oscar-winning Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Well, yes, of course. I mean,
The
it
theme
won, like,
tune
3
is
Nick
good
Awards.
on that film. After that, you can stop.
But one of my favorite movies of his was a movie called In the Army Now, which was hilarious. But yeah, so
I thought it was Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore. Yeah, he was with Pauly Shore. He was Pauly Shore's best friend.
Oh.
And they're both after Laurie Petty. God damn it, you do it to me all the time.
Yeah. I know Laurie was in that. Yeah.
That was a great film.
So,
Anyway, so in the round two, The Great Mermaid 9 points, Panic at the Disco was 7. The Great Mermaid overtaking him. But don't worry, still time to catch up as we move into round 3, where I show a distorted picture of a starship or a character, and both teams have to try and guess who or what it is. If they get it correctly, if they answer correctly, they get 3 points. So let me just set that up. Oh, get rid of that. Don't want that. Why is this not going away now?
Because you're being horrible to us with horrible questions.
No.
Well, yeah, there is that.
I need to click that away and then go back to Drive. 1 second. Google Drive is playing silly games with me. Come on.
This is around where we take our glasses off, isn't it?
It doesn't help me.
I guess so.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it was called Dramatic.
Alrighty. This one here.
Give me my glasses.
We're so high tech and with it and fast paced in this show, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We are the future.
Cutting edge.
We are the future of YouTube, yo. So here we are. Name that starship.
It is still loading for me. There we go.
First thoughts, I don't know. First thoughts is Discovery, but I don't think it is. I can never get these.
I am going to guess. I'm trying to think of what promo he would have pulled it from. I'm going to guess the refit. The Enterprise refit. The Enterprise refit. Because the Discovery wouldn't have the
No, I agree.
wouldn't have the ram scoops as high, so that red dot wouldn't be there.
No.
And it's got the shorter neck, whereas the E would have been slightly longer.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
4:3 aspect ratio, which means it's meant for TV, which means it's either the C original or the D. Exactly, it's a good ship.
I will bow to your knowledge on this one because I'm hopeless at these.
I think he's right, you know.
I'm going to go with the Enterprise refit.
Enterprise refit?
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah?
Yep.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
It was, in fact, the Enterprise D.
Right.
Come on.
Oh.
I had it down to the top 3.
Wow.
It was refitted at some stage, though.
I'm going to go back to that flight. Okay, I guess we're going to have that flight again. Okay.
Okay, this one's Panic at the Cisco. Can
That's
you name
Voyager,
that
isn't it?
starship?
Pretty sure that's Voyager.
How the hell do you get that?
Because I can't see it when I look over my glasses. And the blur kind of mixes the squares together and it looks like Voyager.
I'm trying to figure out what that is at the top.
So because of your bad eyesight, you can't.
That is an episode title at the top.
Yeah, I can
okay.
see that, Joey. I can see how you get that.
Actually, I'm seeing that now. I've made my eyes blurred. I completely concur. I think that's a great shout.
You are correct. In fact, it is the USS Voyager. Well done.
With an episode title.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well done, Zoe. Good one. Good
Well
call.
done. Well done.
I
Yes.
can't see the original photo anymore.
So, unfortunately, that's no points to the Great Merman, but it is 3 points to Panic at the Disco. Well done.
Yeah. See, being almost blind does actually help.
Thomas Pot says Star Destroyer. Gordon Blake says it's the Bream. And Bird of Prey says he was amazed. Which doesn't happen often. So, that's a compliment. Okay, now we're going to go move into round 4, where I don't have to get involved whatsoever, and I can sit back because I can't be bothered. And I let the 2 teams ask each other questions, and they could go neck to neck. And Brainy Specs can argue with himself, which is fine.
I can argue with myself?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Who asks which side's asking questions first?
That'll be us, I would have thought, wouldn't it?
Okay.
Have you got a question ready, Christopher, or do you want me to go first?
Is that your question?
I would like for you to go first because I didn't. Unfortunately, my prep time was going to be me looking at questions I could ask. So.
Okay. Zoe's side, do you want a discovery question or, let's see, an enterprise question?
Oh.
Wow. What a choice.
I would prefer Discovery. But
I think I'm going to
concur
concur with that.
Okay, then. In the
Discover us.
Okay, in the season 1 episode, Context is the King's, when he greets her in the captain's ready room, what does Lorca give to Burnham, saying it was a family business back in the 22nd century?
Is it one of the things that he's eating that you get at Chinese restaurants? That it's got sort of a lucky statement in. It's like a cracker.
Yeah, that's it. Well done.
Nice.
A nice, easy one for you.
That was very kind. Thank you.
does that mean it's our side for questions now?
Yes, Conti, you do need to bring up the scoreboard, you know.
Yes, I know. There we go.
Sai, would you like to go first, or shall I?
I can go if you're happy to.
By all means.
So this is a next generation question. I'm sorry I've not given you a choice. With this
That's
one.
all right.
So next
You don't
generation,
have to.
and it's from my favourite episode, The Drumhead.
Okay.
Obviously, we have Admiral Sati, who is the admiral that walks out of the briefing room after she loses it after one of Picard's great speeches towards the end of the episode.
Good question.
Oh, that's a good one. I've got to think about that. Picture it in my mind. Oh, blimey. Have you any ideas, Christopher?
I do not. I can picture him, but I cannot.
I'll give you a clue.
I can picture this thing.
I'll give you a clue. I've always been told never to trust anybody with two first names. So he's got two first names.
Yeah, it was me. I admit it.
Admiral Car Insurance. One of the better
William
admirals.
James.
Oh,
I'm drawing a blank. I'm thinking the hint helps, but it's like, okay, William James. What else is,
Henry, Admiral Henry.
Yes, correct. Great. You've picked that out from somewhere. Admiral Thomas Henry.
Wow.
Just going through the episode in my head.
Oh my goodness. That was a good one.
He's got
That
memory
was a good
alpha.
question.
Good question.
He's got memory alpha on his screen, and his wife is typing.
well, once again,
My wife's in bed.
saving my ass.
Okay. Anyway, next
Oh,
question.
wow. So it's you guys asking us.
Yep. Christopher, it's your turn. Jim Bob. Ricky Bobby.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Are we getting a question?
It's
I'm not sure what's going on.
He's thinking of questions. I think he's. Hold on. It's just looking. Yeah. Still there?
Okay, let's try that now. Sorry about that.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good. Good. For some reason, I think my phone's overheating.
No, it's just that Conti's still got Tinder going. He's getting all these alien notifications.
Yeah. I'm sure that's it.
Paul, if you got a question, go for it. Trying to.
It's your question.
It's your question.
Yeah,
I've done
it's
mine,
your- it's-
Christopher.
It's your
Okay.
question, Christopher.
Let me try one that isn't overly obscure. So, in Star Trek Generations, what kind of eggs was Kirk making for the woman upstairs in the Nexus sequence?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, he asks for dillweed. And he kind of almost burns them, doesn't he?
Because there aren't any women on Grindr, I think.
So,
Human eggs.
Oh.
Okay. Good question.
Oh.
Good question.
Scrambled? Do you think, was he scrambling them? I have a feeling he was whisking them, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think.
I think that's a good. I think that's a good shout.
Yeah, I think the scrambled eggs.
All right. Yep, that's correct. So
Yes.
during the scrambled eggs. So yeah, I would have accepted a guitar and eggs or scrambled eggs. So yeah.
Sorry,
Thank you. My goodness, that
Darn,
was
yep.
that was a tough one.
That was a point. And
Wow.
any more questions?
Yeah, I have one to ask. So, would you like an Enterprise, a Next Generation, a Deep Space Nine, or a Voyager question?
Wow.
I would like
What
A
would
lot
you
of
like?
choice there.
You like what? Sorry,
Would you like an
I prefer
Enterprise.
Enterprise or
Yeah, we'll go for Enterprise.
Okay, in the episode Acquisition, we have the 45th rule of acquisition stated. What is it?
The 45th rule.
Yeah?
this is where you argue in that one before because you were like, I rewrote this up. Oh man. Risk is good for business. Like the one
If it helps, this could have also been a Voyager question.
Yeah, it could have.
No
quoted in
feet
Voyager.
pause, jeez. Yeah, it's also in the
No, it's
episode False Prophets from Voyager.
Oh, okay.
There's no
Oh,
disputing
yes.
this one,
I'm
Conti.
gonna go with
No, just bloody favoritism with you. I know you're just sucking up. So when we have our wing match, they're not going to be too hard with the question for you.
Is that never spend more than you have to
Got to-
for an acquisition, Chris?
never spend more on an acquisition than you have to. That sounds like a court conversation.
Yeah, that does come up again, doesn't it?
So it sounds like what they're saying is that it shut up in False Prophets, then was quoted again in Acquisition. Working on Arabic.
Never trust Conti. Why? What?
Okay,
Hey, why
Good
not
one,
the that put
Thomas.
that on
Good
the
one.
screen?
No, I don't think it is that one.
Wow.
so, location.
That is one of the rules, isn't it? That gets mentioned about
No,
why
that
Quark's
is.
on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. No, I always quote the bigger the smile,
No.
the sharper the knife. But I know that's like 23.
No, you said it was in another episode as well, didn't you?
It is. It's
So
in
is
both
False Prophets and
Acquisition
Voyager.
and False Prophets.
False prophets. False
Yeah,
prophets.
the Voyager
False prophets.
Voyager episode.
No. That's acquisition. I'm trying to run through my head. I saw that just a few weeks ago. Doesn't he say it? Does he say it to Krem? Expand or die. He says something along those lines. Can you remember it, Christopher?
I cannot. Like I said, it's been 9 months since I've watched that episode.
It's not. It's definitely not the first one I said.
No.
Never spend more than that. I mean, that's the third one. I don't know why I thought that.
Okay, Michael T. That is from a complete different shoot-off
If-
series. So,
If I remember that episode correctly, I'm sure I can see the scene in which he says it. I think it's Expand or Die, but I'm sort of, it's an educated guess at best.
Your last two educated guesses were the right answer, so I'm going to trust you on this.
We'll go for that, Zoe. Expand or Die.
You are correct.
Told you. Once again, Paul saving my
Good
ass.
job, Paul. Good job.
I saw it a few weeks ago. It's a case of just running the episode through my head.
Yeah, he goes to his mind palace. He's doing the same as Conti.
Yep.
Yep. That's good. And yeah, that's pretty good. At the end of round 4, Panic at Cisco are still in the lead with 12. The Man's get back in the lead and still in the lead with 12 points, and the Great Merman with 11. Now we're moving to round 5.
Ooh.
We put a member of the chat, bring him on, and they get to ask you guys a question.
No, this is where we get to ask you a question.
Okay, so this is round 5, where each team member gets to ask me a question. If I answer it correctly, they lose a point. If, however, I answer it incorrectly, they gain a point. Or I can't answer it, then they gain a point. So, I believe
It's me then, isn't it? Yes.
it is.
Oh, let's have a look from my little cheeky little list. Is that me? It's not me that's rebounding, is it?
I'm not hearing an echo anymore.
Oh, okay.
If you,
I hear a bit
Paul?
of a buzz every now and again.
I can hear it a little bit, Paul. If you can hear it, it's most likely not you.
Oh, that's okay then. Okay.
The one that can't hear it is the one that's probably causing it.
Right.
It's the well-known inversion of He Who Smelted Deltas.
Okay, Conti, would you like an enterprise question or a original series question?
I'll take a TNG question for 500, Bob.
I wish I had one for you. Which would you like?
Give me Enterprise. Go on.
Okay, who were the combatants in the Battle of Procyon 5?
You've asked me this before, haven't you?
No. Don't think so. But if you get it right, then I must have done.
I don't remember this one, Paul.
Sounds
No.
familiar.
That's what I thought it was, Paul. Good
Okay.
question.
Thank you. And now you see how the Mind Palace really works.
Mhm.
The silence is deafening.
He does this. He's playing the episode in his head.
This was in. This was at the end of season 3. I can hear the echo now.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
Procyon 5. That was in the future, wasn't it? Where Daniels was showing battle. I think it was the Spear Builders. I can't remember the names. Was it not with the Spear Builders?
I don't know. You're telling me.
Yeah, it's the Spear Builders. I'm going to say Spear Builders. I don't know the names of the. I can't remember the name of the race, but that's who it was.
Okay, is that your final answer? Because there's, I mean, it takes more with the Sphere Builders fighting themselves.
But obviously not the. Oh right, yeah, all right. Okay, it was the Spear Builders and the Federation.
Okay, I'll give you that. Well done, sir.
The Federation was involved. They were at the battle. Oh, yeah, okay. Spear Builders and the Federation.
I wouldn't like to be pulled up by the referee.
But was it correct or not?
You're correct.
Yes, you are correct.
Okay. Next question.
So,
Panic at the Cisco.
yes. Si, would you like to go first, or shall I?
I'm happy, but I'm also happy for you to go first. So I'll let you decide.
Okay, in that case, in 2267, Montgomery Scott was attacked and killed by which villain of the week? That's a terrible way of writing this. Oh,
It doesn't matter how you phrase it because it's a tier West question, and I'm not tier West savvy.
I hate cluster headaches. It's like someone's drilling into your head and then immediately just disappears. In 2267, Montgomery Scott was attacked and killed by a villain of the week in the episode The Changeling. Name the villain.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
And the comment on the screen, it was not Conti. Conti the Great and Powerful.
Mary.
Did he die? Did he just finally get scotch?
But no, it wasn't an episode, was it? Sorry, did you ask me how he died?
No, which villain killed him?
Oh, it was that. It was that satellite sent from Earth, because that was the episode that got rewritten into the motion picture, and then they just changed its name to Vija.
Are you sure it wasn't Spock's brain?
No, Spock's brain from Star Trek 3. Search for Spock.
Oh,
The Search for Spock's Brain.
No, this episode was rewritten into the motion picture, wasn't it? Because the parallels were just so phenomenally identical. It's unbelievable. What was his name now? What was his name?
He knows it. He's just planned it through his head.
Yeah, he knows it.
No.
He's just got to put on this little show of his.
He's playing it through in his head until the name comes up in a scene.
Which is what I do as well, but we get told off for doing it.
I know we have time limits.
Yeah. Scurrilous accusations are made. Oh, it's that look. You can see it's coming. It's coming.
Got the look. He's got the look. He knows it. We're about
He's
to
hiding
lose
his
a fight.
smile.
I remember that red shirt who got zapped by that. Oh no, that was a different episode. That was the one where the computer took over, wasn't it? Where that ensign in that red shirt in engineering got blitzed out of existence when that light went across. But that was a different episode.
That could be any episode.
That was when that mad computer took over. Nomad.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Are you absolutely sure you want to go with that? It is Nomad.
You sure it's not M5?
No. Okay.
Daystrom M5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The ultimate computer.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, next question.
You're up, Christopher.
I am verifying the information right now. I'm sorry.
That's what I was doing while you guys were asking a question.
I'm sitting here going, I gotta make sure I phrase this right. I gotta make sure the question I want to ask is correct.
Okay.
I
having trouble
appreciate
with my
that.
Which I'm
Yes.
used to looking everything up on my phone and doing everything on my tablet. And right now it's switched because of just timing. I was like, all right, I'm not going to keep these guys waiting any longer. I'm just going to jump in here and not install anything. I'm just waiting for IMDb to pull up. And I thought I had the app installed. Here you go. So, okay. You know what? I'm just going to go here. And so I want to do something that will make him go deep into his mind palace, but also, don't want to make it too easy on him. Considering he invited me here and all.
I think being invited here at this time and given the wrong time is reason enough to give him a hard question.
Definitely.
Remind the people watching and the chat as well. Don't forget, if you haven't yet, please hit the like on this video and share it. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel.
Yes, exactly. Okay, I'm going to try something else if I can't verify this. So going back to Scotty, since we've got him on the brain.
The Excelsior.
Excelsior!
Okay. Let's play with that one. In Star Trek Generations, Chekhov and actually, hold on, that's way too easy. I just want to give that thing away. Sorry. I'm sitting here going, no, wait, who am I talking to? I'm not talking to my friends. I'm talking to actual geeks. That one that just popped up in the chat. Yeah, no.
It's green.
So that's the thing. As I was able to look at that episode, I was like, okay, what reference is what? So I'm just sorry guys.
It's hard work being put on the spot. We know.
It is.
It is. Well, it's like I'm so used to asking questions that like having listened to you guys for the last hour, you guys kind of really know your stuff. So it's like, okay, how do I not just give it away?
We don't know our stuff. We just guess.
Half of the show is
Yeah, definitely.
So,
And educated guesses at best.
I ask the questions, they guess the answers, and I have to guess whether or not they're right.
No, you have me for that. And I do my research.
You steal my song.
okay. So here's my question. In Star Trek Generations, during the stellar cartography, they mentioned that the USS Bozeman had to make a minor course correction.
Mm-hmm.
Where else in the Next Generation does the USS Bozeman appear?
In the Next Generation?
Yes.
USS Bozeman, I can't remember the name of the episode, but it was the one where Kelsey Grammer was the captain, and they kept going through this temporal loop. Oh crap! Because it was a Miranda class ship, the original one. In the books, though, they decommissioned that ship and they then commissioned a new ship with the same name, which was, of course, a Sovereign class, which became the Enterprise's sister ship. Crap! What was the episode's title? Wasn't the Nth Degree? What was it called? Was it Times Square? No, was it Times Squared? I don't know. I've forgotten the episode's title.
Okay. So the answer is cause and effect.
Oh.
I almost
Good
want to
question.
give him that because he got
did
the
get so
episode
close.
description. He
Yeah.
even the guest star in the episode. He got that. I mean,
Yeah,
we got his-
I'd give it to Conti.
Okay, I leave it up to you guys to decide. I was just trying to come up with something that wasn't so. As soon as it said temporal loop, I thought I was like, well, that was too obvious. So
Yeah, I want to give that to you, Conti. See,
Okay.
I am fair.
only when you want to get on my good side.
yeah, I figured that was easier one than my scrambled eggs one.
What? The Enterprise is the only sovereign class on screen. Yes, that's why I said in the books.
Yep.
Yeah,
In the books.
and because the books.
Nobody listens to me, whatever what I say.
What?
I heard you, Conti.
Not even my own wife listens to me. Okay? So, anyway.
We can't help that.
No.
No.
I charge $2.25 an hour. Sessions are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you want to have a counseling thing.
Yeah, anyway.
You know,
Okay, so last question then. I think it's from Simon, isn't it?
Right. Okay. So
Yes.
in DS9,
Mhm.
the great In the Pale Moonlight episode, Renak, it's a fake.
Mhm.
Cisco offers him a drink which forcibly opens up the sinuses. And Renak describes it as a fair approximation. What is the drink?
That's right.
It's not Calpol.
No, it's not Romulan ale either. It has a different name. It's similar to Romulan ale, but it's not. The only thing is, I've actually asked this question myself.
You did a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I thought you had.
Yeah.
I think it begins with an S, doesn't it? Jesus, this was at the beginning of the season, I think, as well, wasn't it? When I asked that question.
Good question.
No,
It's a very good question.
it's not. No, it's not. Isn't it Califar or Caliphate, something like that? Yeah,
You got it right. It's the Califal.
Califar.
Well done.
Well done.
Wow.
That's right. That's -1 point.
Oh. Oh, we're so close together now.
oh, that's our score.
So with 10 points and the Great Merman with 9. Wow,
This is one of the lowest scoring games I think we've had.
it is.
Yeah.
And the questions weren't that hard. Well, I'm sorry. I'll say that. Okay. I put less research into these questions than I have in any other questions. I think Jeff can confirm that one.
They're only easy if you know the answer.
Hmm.
That is true.
That's why you have me to do the research, Conti.
Yeah. See, and that's another thing, right? Pretty much throughout this entire season, I did the research. You pretty much had not much to do when it came to these questions, and you complained. Then when I give you something to do, you complain. I am. Yes.
A galactic goggle blaster.
That kind of thing is a Tang Galactic Gurgle
Blasters.
Blaster.
Tang.
Yeah.
Bird of Prey 5 says prune juice. A warrior's drink. Conti
Right.
create a cannon when it suits his needs.
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding. I even told him that. Does he listen? No.
He also says Conti and Admiral rematch. We will be having a rematch in the next season, which will start roughly about the mid-August time. because we will be taking a break.
So if you're having the rematch in the next season, who's going to be asking the questions? Because of course we won't be here, will we? Due to the fact that you're going to reject us after the end of the series for being annoying.
You from in the series.
He keeps telling me that this is my final episode, so I'm still here.
Who will be?
Well,
I'd be more than happy to ask the questions.
You know, we're not going to be here because you know what happened to the previous captains. He got annoyed and then he ejected them into space.
I ejected nobody. They left of their own accord. First I left, and then
I will back his story up. They did leave on their own accord
because they had better things to do.
I think that's what's known as forced out in the trade, though, isn't it, Admiral?
I
think you're right, Paul.
Forced retirement, as I say in the service.
He had family to take care of, which is fair enough. And Ian left because I don't know. I think he wanted to focus more on his own channel that he has, which is also a very good channel. He does these Lego stuff builds, which is.
I thought Ian left because he was knackered because he's in Britain with some of the rest of us, and doing the quiz at 11:30 at night was tiring him out.
Yeah, I think he did give that explanation.
Oh, it might have been that. But I'm 1 hour ahead. It's later here than it is for you guys.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you're the one that chose this. It's your fault. You can't get any sympathy when you did it.
So, I'm more than willing to do this at like 10 o'clock in the morning, my time. I mean, it makes it easier for you guys.
They were given the choice to leave.
They activated the Janeway protocol.
Ooh.
But yes, there are only 3 episodes left after this one, and then that'll be the end of the season.
Goodness.
And then we're on episode 17 now.
Applications for new captains opening soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mac, I'll make sure you do. So I'll chase you round to the edge of the Motaran Nebula before I give you up.
The Antares Storm.
So, are we having a round 6?
Yes, well, I suppose we could have a round 6.
We should.
Yeah, the scores are close.
Okay, so
they're very close.
So first we will have a round 6, where we will bring on a member or 2 members or 3 members or 4 members, however many want to come in, and they get to ask our teams a question. Okay.
As long as it's not the one about where babies come from, because we'll tell you when you're older.
Where do babies come from?
We'll tell you when you're older.
I don't know. Ask Deanna Troy.
My parents told me that they collected enough coupons from the back cereal packets, and I came through the post.
Everything is Conti's fault when Bird isn't around. That is. Oh right. Well, okay. Fine.
Are we getting anyone in, or?
Yeah, well, the link is now in the chat, so we just wait for someone to come in, and if they have a question they have to pose, then we'll let them
join us.
Oh, since we had 2 questions about acquisition, yeah, we're taking that one out. Sorry, no question. More questions about that episode.
Hey, Conti, what about that?
Smoke during this.
Yes.
How did I know
that?
Oh.
Yeah. What about that extra point you were talking about earlier on?
Maybe. Okay. Well, we've got 2 people in so far. We have John and we have Bird of Prey 5. Bird of Prey 5 just beat John ever so slightly. So I'm going to disappear and I'm going to bring on Bird of Prey 5.
Kapla.
Hello.
Kapla. Hello, world. It's Bird of Prey 5.
Kapla, Bird of Prey. Welcome.
Which team is this to?
Well, let's give it to the Great Merman.
Okay.
All right.
They're behind, so
they're behind. Well, then I don't feel bad.
Oh, I appreciate that one.
Fairly easy question, especially for me.
Okay.
In Star Trek 4, who gives the Federation president the advice to send a planetary distress signal?
Is that, Christopher, is that Admiral Cartwright? I'm not sure. Planetary distress.
While there's still
Hold on.
time.
I can see the guy's face.
Are we talking
Oh,
about Brock
man.
Peters? Is it the same guy
Yeah,
who played
it-
Cisco's dad?
I think it is Brock
It-
Peters, isn't it?
Yeah. Then yeah, it'd be Cartwright because he shows up in 6.
Yeah,
And yeah,
I
that was
think.
Brock Peters.
I think it is Cartwright, Admiral Cartwright.
Is that your final answer?
Shall we go with that, Christopher?
Yep, I think your guesses have always been better than mine. So
We'll go with Cartwright.
I'm sorry to say this, but that is incorrect.
Oh wow, okay.
It was, in fact, Ambassador Sarek.
Sarek. Yep.
Oh,
right.
And I
Yeah.
thought I was giving you an easy question.
Sorry,
well, it is
Christopher.
easy if you know it.
Well, I knew
I
it.
guess
I went
so.
to verify it, but
Well, good luck, guys.
I knew it.
I don't remember him at the
That
beginning
was-
of that. And I watched that. Oh well, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
I,
a
Thank
I,
you,
good
Bird,
question.
for
Thank
coming
you.
on.
yeah, I
Hey,
can
Jared.
almost,
The tallest foul. So
yeah, I can almost see
Take
him
care, Bird.
leaning over saying it, and I,
all right.
oh, never mind.
Thank you for your question. That shouldn't have stumped us, but it did. So appreciate your time, man.
So
Yeah.
our next question comes from John. So he's going to ask the next question. And thank you, Bird of Prey 5. By the way, if you don't know Bird of Prey 5 channel, it's got an awesome channel. Please head over there, hit the like and subscribe. He does some fantastic content. Now, here is
He
John.
does.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, John.
John. Oh,
Hi, John.
Oh, nice Defiant behind you.
No, thank you.
Welcome
My
to the show,
question.
John.
Thank you. My question is from the Next Generation, specifically the episode The Neutral Zone, in which case the Romulans showed up for the first time in many years. Now, data gives the exact amount of time it has been since the Federation has had contact with the Romulans, down to the number of days. But can you tell me at least how many years it's been?
Oh, I think it's something like 67.
Yeah, I was 67 or 87 were the two that were going around in my mind.
Yeah. I think it's 67. Do you want to go with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Cool. 67.
And I'm afraid that's a bit too much. There's actually 53 years.
Oh, my goodness. I
Good
could have
question.
sworn it was in the 60s. Wow.
I knew it was in the
That-
50s, but I didn't remember how many.
That's a good question.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Good question.
Oh, thank you.
Terrific question, John. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Appreciate you having me.
Thank you.
Bye.
Live long and prosper.
Wow. I
Thank you,
would
John,
could
for
have
that question.
sworn it was in the 60s.
I was up in the 80s, so I
So far,
was well off.
what the score so far, Jeff?
I'm sorry.
The scores changed at all? Didn't,
No, they have
no,
not.
we both got our questions
Neither
wrong.
team answered correctly.
Okay. Well, the next question,
we completely failed at that, right?
okay. Well, the next question comes from Gordon. We all know Gordon's been on the show before, so let's bring on Gordon.
All right.
Hey guys.
Hi,
Hi,
Gordon.
Welcome, Gordon.
Hi. Who am I asking to?
This is going to the Great Merman.
Okie dokie. Got an enterprise one for you, so this will be easy, Paul.
Famous
Don't
last
start about
word.
acquisitions because apparently I've been screwing that one up all night.
Right, all right. In the season 2 episode Minefield, what does Lieutenant Reed liken the Romulan mine to that's attached to Enterprise's hull?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
What in the episode Minefield, what weapon does Lieutenant Reed liken the Romulan mine that is attached to Enterprise's hull?
Ooh.
Oh God, I've got to play that one through my head. What does he like?
Hey, you're not answering. Sorry, the cat wants in.
Hello, cat. Hello. Oh, very cute. Oh,
Is Okay, Paul. He was talking about the triggering mechanism, right?
Yeah.
Because it kept resetting itself. Because this is
Yeah.
after after it attached himself to him.
And he said
Now-
it's like a giant. Oh, damn. Oh.
I think your cat knows the answer and really wants to play.
I don't speak cat. I'm not the doctor. Okay, I don't speak cat.
I've been a bad cat, Dad. I've not fed him yet.
Oh.
Instead, you decided to come on here. You are a bad cat, Dad. Just messing, mate. I'm trying to think of. It's got the gears. It's got the auto. So, Paul, sorry.
No, you carry on. I'm just trying to work in my head.
It's got the gears because he had to reset the 6.
This is like, wow, this is like.
Okay, I found it. You read it off my glasses.
So this is a good question. Damn good question.
It's one of my favorite episodes too because I like to read Archer kind of conversation.
Yeah, it's one of the high points.
I would not have known this, so.
Is it a British game? It's a
I don't think I can remember.
I'm glad this isn't our question.
Yeah, Ray Shields.
I'm sorry, the shields are offline.
Damn it.
Oh, come on. I thought you'd have got it as well.
Fine.
I know, I saw it not so long ago as well.
Yeah, I've watched the episode like 8 times. This is gonna bug me forever.
Well, it won't bug you once you know the answer.
I know. Well, no, it'll bug me because I didn't know the answer. It's like the Andrew Probert question, where it's like, dude, I've read it. Where it's like I've read it. I just can't remember it right now. Like every other exam I've had in my life.
I don't think I can remember.
What is that? Okay, well, I'm gonna ask a dumb question. What is it? The one where you have all the different things that kind of drop off back and forth, where it's like it's a complicated thing for something simple. What is that called? Okay, I'm just gonna unless he's akinning it to a save. Unless he's akinning it to just a standard tumbler save. It's like trying to crack a safe.
Something, it could be.
No, wait, you said a weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a
weapon. Okay, sorry.
He likens it to a weapon.
Yeah.
Because it was a difference in technology.
Likens it to a weapon. Likens it to a weapon. Wow.
I'm going to go with nuclear bomb. Because he was talking about the internal charges, I thought. About how you set off one, it'll set off the other ones. Which is like the interior of plutonium core. Because you have the primary charge and then you have the secondary charge.
Okay,
Yeah.
well...
Yeah,
Good as mine.
Yeah, he actually he compares it. He actually names the weapon.
Names a weapon.
Okay, we've been going on this for about 5 minutes now. I'm gonna get. He actually named the weapon.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Now that's just cruel, Conti.
I was still having the right music, man. I mean, we got LeVar going on Jeopardy. I mean, we might as well get the right. Might as well get the right music.
Is it to a nuclear bomb? I don't think I can remember.
Do you give up?
It must be a weapon of that time, though. So what weapon? What weapon would he be thinking of in that time? I mean, all they had was
phasers and torpedoes.
And torpedoes. Oh, I
Torpedo
don't know.
warheads. Torpedoes didn't come until the end of the second season.
No. I don't know.
No?
German torpedo. World War II torpedo.
Do you give up?
Yeah, I mean,
give
I
up.
don't know. Yeah, give up.
Yeah, Trident class spatial torpedo.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
I've never
very
got
specific.
that. Good question, Gordon.
I think
That
the
was
closest
a
we got
hard
question.
one.
was nuclear bomb. But yeah. No, good. No. It's good.
No, I
Thank you,
have another
Gordon.
one.
So,
Thank
you
you.
know,
No worries.
because the kind of all my palace drill deep. I appreciate that. So, thank you, Gordon.
We
Thanks,
appreciate you
boys.
coming up, Gordon. Thank you
Thanks.
very
Well, if
much.
they can stump us, I guess
No.
they can come back.
Good question.
Yep, live long and prosper, guys.
Yeah,
Live long
peace
and
and long
prosper.
life.
All right, peace and love,
Wow.
Oh, that was
Wow.
that was a long,
Wow.
long question. Well, we have one more guy in.
I'm going to study so much harder for the next one.
So let's bring him on, and I'll look out one more time.
Michael T,
Hello.
welcome.
Hi.
How's it going, everybody?
Oh, can't complain.
Good to
How are
see you,
you?
Michael
Thanks.
T.
Oh, nice background.
Mm.
Yeah, that's great.
Custom for the show. My question for you guys is, according to the DS9 episode In the Pale Moonlight, everybody else knows it as Romulan ale. What do the Romulans call it?
Oh.
Wow. Good question.
Oh my goodness.
It's not something. No, it's not. It's not Romulan whiskey, is it? No. That's no.
It's not going to be that one that we named earlier on, is it?
Could well
I
be.
can't give you any hints.
Yeah,
What
The
was
ta-
that?
Talifar or something. It was, wasn't it?
Califar, something like that.
Yeah.
Because I keep thinking Kuna's Caliphate, and it's not that.
You're correct. The answer is Califal.
Yes!
yes,
Well
yes.
done.
Yes!
Fortune
Oh, that was
smiled
a
upon
good
us.
one. That was a good one.
I think he was trying to trick you.
Yeah. Wow.
I had another one, but I couldn't confirm the canonicity of that answer, so I went with this one instead.
That wouldn't have stopped Conti tonight.
No, that wouldn't have stopped
Apparently.
Tony. Definitely not.
Thank you. For
I
that
couldn't
one.
stop him.
That was good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good seeing you
Thank
guys.
you.
Take care.
Thank you, Michael.
Joel on true.
Trev.
Well, that is the end of round 6, and let's have a look at the
My
scores
goodness.
on the board. And Panic at the Cisco wins the show with 11-9.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Oh,
That was a good show.
Great show.
yeah. No. Those are some great questions.
1 hour 40.
Fantastic.
So.
Yeah. So, guys,
Absolutely fantastic.
brilliant show, and I'd like to thank everyone. But there is one thing, though.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're getting sacked, Zoe.
I did say that maybe at the end of the show, you guys would get a point. So, due to my mistake, I think it's only fair that they get that point.
Yay! Moral victory.
Yay.
Cool. Well done, guys. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to check out Zoe's channel. Which would you like? In fact, you've got more than one channel. Would you like to plug them, Zoe?
Oh, my channel's Game Hammer Classic Gaming, which is retro gaming stuff. I also have a vlog channel called ZJKR, and the one that I do my Star Trek animated reviews on is All Mouse Media. That's MOUSE, Mouse.
And
Thank you.
Besides, you also have a channel called Truck Quiz.
Yeah, if you like poorly written Star Trek questions, poorly articulated, then
which obviously we do.
Yeah, then check out Trek Quiz. Relatively new, so we've got a couple of videos up, but every week we're going to be doing across all the different series some questions that takes about 14 minutes. So hopefully it's a nice diversion to your day.
Sounds good.
Fantastic.
And of course, Jeff, you have a channel?
Yes, History with R&R. We cover all points of history, and we'd love to have you there. It's a growing channel. We're trying to get to 200 subs, so check us out, History with R&R. I am the new co-host of the channel. One of the original co-hosts, he passed away a couple months ago, unfortunately, and I was asked to be the new co-host. I was very much involved with the channel before that, and I was just honored to be asked. So check us out. We have a live stream coming up this Monday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Cool. Very nice. Cool. And don't forget to check out Scarlet Trek and The Great Merman on Twitter. And Great Merman, do you have a YouTube channel or a channel on Twitch or anything like that?
I do not actually. I'm just kind of on Twitter, so at The Great Merman. So it was on the original tweet for this, but yeah.
So don't forget to check those two out on Twitter as well. And thank you all for coming. And just in case you haven't, please leave a like on the video, share it, and if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. It will greatly help us out. Thank you very much. Wish you all a good night. Until next week for another Question of Trek.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.